Magnificent souls of planet Earth. Being spiritual doesn't mean you always have to be positive. It means that you have the awareness to tell people to get the fuck out of your face so you can balance these chakras. Yes. One love to you, beautiful deep divers. Listen closely. You can hear those birds. We got butterflies floating around. There's no place I'd rather be than with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees, raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Now, there is a monumental awakening happening in the lives of millions of people right now. It's happening all over the world, and a lot of people can feel it. Like, there is a tremendous shift happening on planet Earth because of everything that's happening in the world right now, these very uncertain times. It's actually led to a lot of people waking up to say, wait a minute, what's really going on? Can you feel the shift? If you can feel the shift, say, I can feel it. I can feel it, deep divers. The 4 types of awakening people. Which one are you? We got a whole lot to talk about, deep divers. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I remember the year 2006. I had my biggest awakening moment ever. I realized, oh my gosh, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. And it really empowered me to say, oh my gosh, everything I thought I knew was the truth, I have to question it. And ever since, I've been growing into a greater awakening and empowering myself and millions of people all around the world. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? There are levels, deep divers. There are levels to this shit. And there are also different types of people, different types of awakening people, different states of consciousness, different levels of awareness. Now, we often think that people who are awake, who are conscious, in other words, aware, are the same. No, there are different types of awakening people, and you have to know which one are you, and this can really help you along your journey. You see, right now, we're leaving the age of Pisces and entering the new age of Aquarius, and this is the reason why. It's a marvelous time to be on the planet, because what seems like the end is nothing more than a new beginning in disguise. Slow motion this side. Now, 4 types of awakening people. Which one are you? The first type of awakening being is Soul. That's the name. Her name is Soul. His name is Soul. Okay. Now, Soul is the archetype of someone who has this intuition. They just feel things inside of them. They've always known the world was a lunatic asylum. And the lunatics are running the asylum. They always knew inside of themselves that they were powerful beyond measure. But you see, society tries to limit us. It tries to take away our power. The news lies to us. And this awakening being, Soul, has this inner guide, the intuition that is always talking to them and guiding them to a greater place of a greater awakening. Now, soul, this could be you, is actually caught in a battle between the heart and the mind. They feel like actually it's all an illusion, but at the same time, I need to go into the matrix to make a living. So they live in between both worlds. But at the same time, like as soon as they wake up, they might be listening to 432 hertz music or 528 hertz music. They spend time with themselves because they know that they are a spiritual being having a human experience and that the whole world is a stage. Soul, this being, comes in the form of a great artist, drawing, singing. They put out messages to the world that can really make other people feel alive, and also can really make people go within themselves. So is that you? Are you an artist today and you put your message in your art? You see, soul is the being that doesn't always talk about it, but they will put it in something they're doing in a very cryptic way, right? So they put their truth in what they do. Soul is also someone who is following their soul. And even though they have people telling them they shouldn't do that, they are awakening to say, actually, this is how I feel. This is how my heart feels. So this is the awakening individual that will follow their heart, even if people tell them not to do that. Soul is also someone who wants to better themselves. 7-Day Vegan Challenge. They want to start to eat to live. Everything they're doing is always about leveling up, always about getting them to a higher state of awareness. At the same time, soul sometimes gets overwhelmed, carried away, and it's like this tug of war. Like their heart is telling them, hey, just ascend, go to your higher self. At the same time, soul is sometimes still caught up with the past, right? The past life still calls them back. And then sometimes they get sidetracked, they get distracted in the matrix. So they're in this constant battle with themselves. And this is the reason why a lot of people are awake at one level, but then on another level, they're fast asleep. It's like you got some people in the matrix, they're working there, and they're aware that actually this whole thing is a big illusion. But it's like they can't leave where they are for some reason. But they know inside of themselves that, hey, everything happening in the world right now is a big joke. Right? Is that you, deep divers? Is that you? Also, soul is the warrior. Okay? It is someone who is fighting fire with fire. And we're seeing it right now with the protests all around the world. Some people are waking up and they're like, hey, enough is enough. And they're saying, actually, we're going to fight fire with fire. And that's a great thing because you need the warriors in society to stand up and say, actually, freedom is our birthright, okay? The second type of awakening being, 4 types of awakening beings. Which one are you? We're talking about the nomad, okay? The nomad, unlike soul, the nomad has the courage to let go of society, to let go of society's expectations, to let go of a slave job, to let go of fitting into the crowd. The nomad is exactly that, a nomad traveling around the whole world, going from place to place. They don't really have a home. They often enjoy their own company. They have these beautiful, euphoric, inner moments with themselves. They can find peace with themselves because they know that inner peace is the highest form of wealth. They put their inner peace above material possessions. They are not materialistic. They don't care about the latest gadgets and gizmos. They are people who have left society. They have gone off the grid. They are sometimes seen as hermits. They spend a lot of time alone. Do you spend a lot of time alone reading books about the whole universe? That's the nomad. And I was a nomad. I've been all four of these, by the way, because it's a whole journey. I was a nomad, and I used to just travel around alone and meditate in forests and just really connect with myself. And it was so beautiful to not follow the crowd. You see, the crowd are lost. It is better to follow yourself than follow the crowd going in the wrong direction. What? Slow motion this side. The nomad can think for themselves. They detach themselves from the hive mind, the group think. And this is the reason why nomads are so powerful. And this awakening being has spent so much time with themselves, they are in a state of knowing. They're in a state of knowing. So where soul believes, because their intuition tells them, nomad actually knows to say, actually, yes, being free is our birthright. We came here to be free-spirited, and we came here to live in a free world. Okay? 4 types of awakening beings, deep divers. 4 types of awakening people. Which one are you? Are you deep divers? Now, the third one is the watcher. The watcher, okay? The watcher is the seer, the clairvoyant, which is clear sight, someone who can see into the future. The prophet, sometimes you know someone and they tell you things and then they end up happening. You're like, how did you know that? That's the watcher. They have this gift of clairvoyance. They have this gift of being able to see through everything. The watcher is someone, ladies, it's the oracle, the witch. It is someone who is deeply intuitive. The watcher is someone also who can camouflage. They have the gift and the ability to hang around anyone, and they can just watch and observe people, and people will never know they are the watcher. So they dwell among you, and you might think, oh, this person doesn't know anything, but they are highly awake. They're just watching you. Oh. And the watcher is also this being who has really gone through the grinder. They've gone through the matrix. They've gone through the system. And now they've made it out the other side. And now they just sit back and watch the show. They have detached from what everyone else is doing. They don't follow trends. They are pioneers. They are boldly going where no cat down the road has gone before. They are entering new frontiers. They are doing things, incredible things, every single day because they have the ability of foresight. They can see. Their third eye, or as the ancients said, the first eye, the Ajna chakra, is wide open. And this is the watcher. Okay? They don't have to read books. They already have seen it. They already know it. They already feel it. They already embody it. So with the eye open, with the first eye open, the watcher can see everything. They can see the lies in the media. They can see everything that we have been told about everything going on is not the truth, but they just watch. And the watcher is someone who also does their research. They put documentaries together to enlighten other people. Okay? And they really are watching out for other people. And they actually came to the planet to help uplift other people. Okay? Is that you, deep divers? Is that you? The watcher is also self-aware. They have a high level of emotional intelligence and self-awareness. Is that you? You are mastering your emotions. You don't allow anger to control you, because whoever angers you controls you. You don't allow people to change how you feel internally. The watcher watches their emotions, their mood. They're mastering that. They are the ultimate alchemist. When it's raining, they're doing a little samba, baby. When people shout at them, they just smile back, because they are saying, actually, I'm an alchemist. Regardless of what is going on out there, I am choosing inner peace in here. Watch yourself, deep divers. Slow motion this side. 4 types of awakening people. Which one are you? The 4th type of awakening being is the wayshower. The wayshower. The wayshower. The wayshower is a type of awakening being who is showing people the way. It is the sage. It is the guru. It is the teacher, the master teacher. It is someone who is not only talking, but embodying the energy they're talking about. Slow motion this side. The wayshower has a tremendous amount of wisdom, knowledge, and people seek out the wayshower. We see it right now. You have people like myself, other people who are wayshowers, showing humanity another way to say, actually, you don't have to stay in the 3D. You can move to the 5D where love reigns supreme. The wayshower is reminding humanity, you must let go of fear and let love guide you. So the wayshower, and there are many wayshowers, many wayshowers amongst us. They are the leader. They are the ones who have learned how to manifest and create their own reality. They create worlds. The wayshower is the wizard. They create out of thin air. They manifest out of thin air. They create worlds. They are individuals who have a perfect balance of the left brain, right brain hemispheres. And they have a perfect balance of the masculine and feminine energies. They are whole. And they also know what matters is how we treat each other. What matters is love. And I say, in a world of 7.8 billion people, nobody should be alone or isolated. The wayshower shows us we are all connected. And if we only come together, everything would be amazing. And that's why it is, because we're all coming together. The wayshower connects us all back together into a state of oneness. The wayshowers remind you of oneness. And that's why you're just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you are a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, go and buy some, okay? I'm doing one-to-one consultations and sessions as well. Make sure you book a session with Ralph Smart today. Add me on Instagram for more daily inspiration at Ralph Smart, at official Ralph Smart, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat is that good ass prana, baby. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. The wayshower is someone who shows us the way, who reminds us that the guru is actually inside of ourselves. The answer that we're looking for is actually inside of ourselves, and we are the ones we are waiting for. Slow motion this side. Oh, I like that. Deep divers, I love all of you. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! Leave a comment down below, deep divers, of love and appreciation, and let me know which one you are. The 4 types of awakening people. Which one are you, deep divers? You want me to go live on this topic? Say, go live, Ralph. Peace.